With more than 45 years of professional experience to his name, Walter W. Stern III built an accomplished career as an attorney within law firms and his own private practices before retiring in 2020. Driven by tenacity, the Cincinnati, Ohio native specialized in civil rights, criminal defense, personal injury, constitutional law, and family law, and worked to defend, serve, and protect the middle class, those he deemed as underdogs in society. Before he entered the courtroom, however, Mr. Stern was a struggling high school teacher. Despite loving his students, he did not see the job going anywhere substantial, even though he knew he wanted to do something positive with his life and make a difference. With this in mind, he shifted gears and earned a Bachelor of Arts from Carthage College in 1969. He observed that there was a rigid class system in the United States in which hardworking people could not advance or find success due to various institutional barriers. When he was a child, those with a high school education who worked hard were once able to make it in the world, but this was no longer the case. He firmly believed that, stating, "If you work hard, put the effort in, and have a reasonably good mind, you should be able to make it in this country successfully." Mr. Stern attended Marquette University, where he obtained a Doctor of Jurisprudence in 1974 and subsequently was admitted to practice law by the Wisconsin State Bar, the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Wisconsin, and the United States District Court for the Western District of Wisconsin. He was later admitted by the United States Court of Appeals for the Seventh Circuit and the Supreme Court of the United States. Mr. Stern opened his own private practice in 1974, which remained active until 1982, the year he joined the law firm of Joling, Rizzo, Willems, Stern, and Burroughs as a senior partner. He served in this same role at Caviali and Stern from 1985 to 1991, and then found success with a new private practice for 16 years from 1991 until 2007. He ended his lengthy and rewarding career in the field at the offices of Walter W. Stern, Attorney at Law, in 2019, although he remains active as a legal consultant. As an attorney, Mr. Stern prided himself in always being client-centered, a good listener, a hard worker, and someone who was not afraid to take difficult cases against high-profile, powerful people, including those in government and big business. Outside of his primary endeavors, Mr. Stern combined his backgrounds in education and law as a lecturer in criminal law at Carthage College, his alma mater, from 1976 to 2005. Between 1983 and 1995, he lent his expertise as an educator for the Domestic Violence Project and a hearing examiner for General Relief. Since 2004, he has excelled as a member of the State Policy and Procedure Board for the National Alliance on Mental Illness and became a candidate for circuit judge in 2005. Mr. Stern is a fellow of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences and vice president of NAMI of Kenosha County. Looking toward the future, Mr. Stern strives to continue lending his expertise as an educator, most likely lecturing on social sciences. In his spare time, he hopes to be spending his days out on the golf course, as well as fishing, hunting, jogging, reading, creative writing, fencing, and practicing yoga. For those who aspire to enter into the legal profession, he stressed the importance of maintaining close contact with one's client and dealing with them directly. He has also learned that even in the most difficult cases, it is important to remain polite, civil, and respectful toward opposing attorneys. He has learned that it is not about the lawyer's egos, but what is best for the client. Mr. Stern hopes to be remembered as one who was honest and tried to fight the good battles and maintain basic respect for the rule of law.